Good morning, my dear students. Today we'll discuss about the measurement of the noise, labels, and its control. That is noise pollution control. So, here in this topic, we mainly discuss about the defined type of the measurement, that is defined type of the process and details of the instrument and their analysis, and then we go to the next topic, that is control, that is how we can control the noise pollution. So student, here again I am Dr. Biswajit Kayan, assistant professor, department of chemistry of your college, Dr. Sudhir Chandrasood Institute of Technology and Sports Complex. So here is this, from this picture you see that is a loud sound from the speaker or mic always make some difficulties for human being. So yes, this is a noise pollution, and we have to minimize this. We have to make some rules and regulation so that the people cannot use the sound everywhere, and they need some permission to use the loudspeaker with a proper volume or proper decibel of the sound, etc. So these are the uh, different threshold limit, or basically noise level obtained from the different sources. So if you think about the volcano, then 190, yes, it is in the threshold limit. Then train, barking dog, breathing, whispering, typewriting, loud conversation, etc. So yes, these all are create lots of problem. Not all, but if you are breathing and whispering, yes, it is a noise decibel, uh, or the decibel sound is low, so in that case no problem. But if you go to the higher level, that is the thunderstorm, that is the lightning, jet plane, yes, it create severe problem. Now, as we told you, we will discuss about the noise measurement. So noise measurement equipment or workplace noise assessment. There were lots of different type of the equipment. Sound label meters. By using this meter, we can measure the level of sound. Now another is the noise meter. So there will be, it can analyze the data and give the feedback. Then normally working noise assessment and comply with the noise at work regulation. Yes, I have already told you, when you are getting a data from the meters, noise meter, and after some analysis by your computer, you reach a conclusion, and you can apply this to your industry or other place. Noise measurement. So a sound label meter or a sound noise meter is a device that allows you to determine the acoustic intensity and to measure the sound pressure, but does not necessarily determine level of the sound in relation to the tolerance or human ear. So there's this type of the instrument only measure the level of the sound, that is pressure or intensity, but they are not correlated that thing with the human activities, or how what can that is it have no correlation, that it cannot produce any result uh, which lead us that it can create a huge problem or hearing loss if you working in that environment for a long time. But sound level meter, in this case, yes, this type of the instrument can again use for the professional purpose. Like here, the suitable professional application, like including measurement of the sound. Yes, this I have already told in the first paragraph. To work and equipped sound measurement and environmental sound measurement. Yes, obviously, because it actually help us to measure the sound, and after that we will correlate this thing with our some analytical instrument. So here the dosimeter noise dosimeter is small and the lightweight, cable free, that is there's no that is it went Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, that's this type of the connection that can be worn on the shoulder for minimum inconvenience. Inconvenience. Work by storing sound level measurement. So now we are coming to the point, that is the data analysis. Work by storing sound level measurement to provide an average noise exposure reading for a specified period, like 8 hour for in the industry, which a person work in an industry for 8 hour. The then the data can be read via a special dose bed reader or simply transferred to a PC or computer, and there will be lots of software that analyze the data, and then they conclude the result, that whether this type of the sound working in that type of sound is harmful or not. This type of the instrument ensure the compliance with the control of noise at work regulation, industrial hygiene standard, and occupational noise exposure guideline. Obviously, it also provides an effective way to monitor and record long-term personal noise exposure. Yes, I have already told you, that is it conclude that, or the result conclude that the whether this type of the noise or this type of the sound is tolerable for the worker or not. Now there's a sound measurement device, very simple. If you just hold it in front of a sound producing uh, sources, then it can read the data. Here we are saying that 82.6 decibel. So this is the sound due to the auto and its horn. So auto rickshaw in Mumbai measure 82.6 decibel. So again, if you go to the internet site, you can download lots of app which can give you the data of the noise intensity or the noise label information. So by using this type of the app, you can get a how much noise is present in your position, when that is in your location. So if it is beyond that level to tolerate, then you have not choose that place to stay long time. So suppose we want to make a home or room in Kolkata city. So if I download a app, and if you are saying that the average sound level is above 80 90, then I will decide whether we'll make a house in that position or not, because if it is a too much sound, that it can create lots of difficulties in future in my life. So I always prefer to make my house at the silence zone or residential area where the sound level is 50 to 50 to 55 decibel. So here, if you go to this slide, the noise pollution regulation rule 2000 have set the standard for the noise level in various areas of India. So number one is the D, that is silent zone 50, C residential 55, B commercial 65, and A, that is industrial area 75. And here the daytime and night time means 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., and night time means 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So silent zone is very important. An area comprising not less than 100 meter around hospital, educational institute, and court. So these are actually fall under the, or any library. So these are fall under the silence zone. So noise pollution cannot be ignored according to the World Health Organization. I have already told you many times, because we are ignoring the noise pollution, but it create a serious damage in our health and in our social behavior. And they are, it can interference with the social behavior. So if someone exposed in the high level of the sound every day, then their social behavior and trace level, due to the trace level will be changes, and they become aggressive, protest, and helplessness. Interference with speech communication. So when a huge sound is coming from your surrounding, then we cannot continue our conversation in normal rhythm. So then we feel irritating. Then it affect performance at work and school. Obviously, if your whole place is silence, then your performance and the concentration will be increases. Again, it feel pain and hearing fatigue, hearing impairment including tinnitus, hearing impairment including tinnitus, annoyance, sleeping disturbance, and cardiovascular effects. Then another also very important thing, that is the hormonal response, stress hormone. Yes, you can the lots of stress can be generated in your brain, and also it create problem in our human metabolism and immune system. Reducing noise. So how we can control, now we will want to discuss about how we can control the noise. So by reducing noise, the machine operation, re- rede- redesigning machinery power sources to give it speed regulation, and we can such a way we can reduce the noise level, avoiding metal to metal contact by using plastic bumpers, then repairing loss and rotating part, replacing a bearing and gears, etc. This is all the part of the masonry thing. Adding noise barrier, noise enclosure, vibration isolation mounting, then with appropriate other design. Absorbing acoustic shock by providing wear resistance rubber or plastic coating. So by this way we can minimize the noise pollution. Or using a sound reducing enclosure that fully enclose the machine, so that the sound cannot come out from that machine. Separating the noisy area and area to be used by a sound reducing participation. Using sound absorbing material on floor, ceiling, wall, reduce the sound level. Using sound absorbing baffles between worker and the noise sources. Using acoustical acoustical silencer intake and exhaust system. Then obviously another important thing, that is the role of administration. So administrative control should be used when engineering noise control measure plops. So organizing schedule for noisy work at particular part of the shift, or when as people as possible at present. Notifying people in advance when noisy work is to be done to limit their exposure. Keeping people out of the noisy area if their job does not require them to be. Signposting noisy area and providing quiet areas for food and rest breaks. Limiting workers' time spent in noisy area by moving them to quiet workplace before their daily noise exposure level are exceed. Yes, obviously, if someone is continuously work in the noisy place, then there will be lot they can face lots of problem in future. So they can shift to the other place where the noise level is little bit. Maintaining machine and equipment in good condition so that it can produce less amount of sound. Job rotation, yes, job rotation is another option. Purchasing new plant and equipment that produce less noise, obviously. Now our personal interest, or by personal hearing protector. A personal hearing protector can be owned to cover the ear and ear canal, or inserted the ear of a person to protect their hearing. So we can use earbud, we can use ear band with earbud. So as like our different shooter and others, that they are uh, wear ear band and that are fitted with the earbud, so that they can minimize the sound, or the sound cannot be enter to their ear with a large volume. Personal hearing protectors should be used in the noise level cannot be reduced by the other control measurement. Staff at workplace should be supplied with a personal hearing protector. Yes, of course, when if your industry create a huge level of the sound, then your staff should be offered hearing protector uh, suitable for the work condition, instructed in their correct use, obviously. uh, Instructed to wear required PPEs when exposed to noise at higher decibel level. monitoring to ensure the wire hearing protection, etc. So here in the left side of this picture or image, you're seeing that the person or the worker measure the sound level, and the right side, the room is decorated in such a way that the sound is generated in this room can be absorbed by the floor, can be absorbed by the ceiling, etc. If you go to a particular good auditorium, then there you can see that the sound absorber is present in that hall. If you visit any standard cinema hall, and if you look to the ceiling of that cinema hall or the auditorium, then you can say that the sound minimizing ceiling is present in all cinema hall, so that it can absorb the noise. And here in the left side you can see that as in this factory or this industry there is get huge sound that are enclosed by some outfit, so that the sound generated in this industry cannot be coming out and disturb the others people, and all the worker taking protection by hearing protector. So here this is applicable for the shooter. They are again taking the ear protector, personal here ear protector, and then they use the gun to shoot. So in that case there will be no uh, temporary hearing loss or any damage in your ear sensation. So these are the thing and the control of the sound. So student, again I am saying that the sound pollution silently create lots of problem in our health, in our behavior, in our social behavior. So be aware of this, and don't use loud sound, and don't expose yourself every day in the loud sound. And you, obviously I request all the student to maintain the sound in your earphone, because I know that you all are use earphone. So student, there will be a maybe a problem of a hearing loss in your future, and lots of sensation problem in your nerve that are present in our ear. So yes, you can use the earphone in a proper volume of sound, and when it is required then you use this earphone. Otherwise you listen music from your loudspeaker, I want to say that the home theater and other sound device or music device, but not putting the earphone in your ear. So student, uh, thank you very much. And another one advice, student, it is not related to this noise pollution and others study. Don't use handphone when you are crossing, or phone when you are crossing your road and you are working a serious job, where will if you if you're not serious at that time, it may be a accident, there may be a fatal accident in your life. So be careful the use of the mobile and the earphone. So thank you very much for your kind attention.